Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Penguins Life on the Edge. Now, this is kind of a strange one because it's okay. First of all, it's from 2020. It's an hour and 18 minutes long, and it's a documentary about a documentary. It's a behind the scenes look at Disney Nature's Penguins movie, um, which is, in a sense, kind of a documentary, but it tells the story of Steve the penguin, and they edit together pieces of footage they've shot in order to create a story. In this one, it's pretty much focused on the camera people that go to great lengths, at least three different teams, dozens of people to get all different types of shots, from the birth of baby penguins to the molting of the chicks to the parents, laying the eggs, the whole circle of life, swimming, diving, running into orcas and elephant seals and things like that. Just all sorts of different creatures. And of course, you also get tons of the Antarctic landscape shots from helicopters and everything else. So this is really less about treating penguins as a character and just going, here's what these people had to go through in order to make the story come to life. And this is technically probably more interesting in some ways. It's less cutesy, although there's tons of cute, adorable penguins all throughout this. And, there's some lighthearted moments too. It's not a serious, hard hitting documentary. It's still fun. It still just has a look and a feel that you expect from these crews. Some high definition, just gorgeous video. It's worth just watching it, even if you had it on silent. Is it worth it just for that? But you want the sound on because then you can hear what penguins sound like, and also what elephant seals sound like, and just the noises, just the horrible noises that accompany smells that the cameramen make a very big deal about going, yeah, this is the most horrendous thing I've ever smelled. I now smell horrible because I'm in Antarctica with these creatures and I've not been able to shower for days in order to get these shots. So yeah, it's a testament to their perseverance in the face of farting animals in Antarctica in the cold that they're now somewhat gotten used to. It takes a while to acclimate, but they once they get used to it, and again, it's the coldest place on Earth. Uh, when they get used to it, still you can never get used to the smell and being pooped on by penguins because you get pretty dang close. Some of them have to wear penguin-like masks in order to just look like a giant penguin. Others don't bother with that. They just set up the cameras, and if the penguins come close enough, well, hey, they get a better shot, closer shot at least. Uh, by the way, they focus mostly on the Adelie penguins. There's also emperor penguins throughout this, and how you get to see how they interact and things like that. But it's mostly about the Adelie. So it's if you know what those are as compared to all the other penguins, well, good for you because you know more than I do. I haven't watched the thing; it hasn't come up. The Penguins Disney Nature film. I haven't watched that yet because it hasn't come up on the Disney Plus thing yet. But yeah, it's it's negative 40 degrees. The I just glanced and said it was negative 40 degrees at some points, and they deal with wind and all sorts of bad weather just to get the shots that from the actual film that they were making. Um, there's points where they've been there for 8 months without getting any mail, like physical mail. They're positively orgasmic, where they're just like freaking out. Yeah, I got mail. And then when suddenly they get a food delivery that includes green lettuce and red tomatoes, the guy pushing the cart is practically crying as everybody's cheering as he brings out all these vegetables for them to appreciate and to consume, and you just see the looks on their faces where they're like, "I've never been so happy to have salad." It's kind of a rare occasion for them, so it's kind of neat to see what they go through. And they approach Antarctica from a number of different positions, and you learn how the cycle of weather and cold affects affects the continent. It almost doubles in size when things get cold because the water all around Antarctica freezes closer to the center of Antarctica, and the landmass just becomes enormous. So it's kind of a interesting. It's educational and it's fun, but I also found it humorous to know how small penguins poop. It's like a milkshake rocket blast. Yeah, it's vanilla milkshake, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, it's a it's a unique experience. It's maybe not for everybody who's not into documentaries, but if you like penguins and you're interested in how these people got these astounding shots, these astoundingly gorgeous shots, this is for you. This is a thing you want to check out on Disney Plus. Yeah, so yeah, give it a shot. Let's pick tomorrow's episode.
207.
Still haven't taken it off the thing since yesterday. 207. Gotta take that, disconnect that. Totally blanked out. Okay, we got another sort of documentary. Imagine it's a series, but we'll probably watch maybe one, maybe two episodes on this one. But it's a familiar name. It's weird to see his name associated with Disney, considering he's tends to be a obnoxious, loudmouth jerk to a lot of people that he oversees. But hey, we'll see what happens with this. Gordon Ramsay, Uncharted. So yeah, we're gonna spend some time with Mr. Gordon Ramsay in uncharted places on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you here tomorrow.